Hey everyone, just started the live, getting set up here, making a couple of changes to the title, which hopefully work. All right. Today I'm going to talk to you about the push to 300 members and how the workshop went today. I did a live workshop today from 9 to 11, and I'm going to give you the feedback on this. I don't know why this isn't letting me. Come on. Push to 300 members. 300 members. I promise I will be with you in a moment, and we will get started. Welcome everyone. I'll probably be on for about an hour. I'm just getting set up. I know there's a few of you in here. Feel free to leave your stuff in the chat, where you're from. If you were just on the workshop, the Skool workshop that I did for 2 hours, well, it's been an hour since I got off the workshop. Feel free to let me know. We had some really good feedback. I was very happy with the feedback. Almost got a little emotional. Okay, just getting everything set up. No, this is not made for kids. No, this content is not altered. I'm just talking to myself. I'm going to turn this on. Save. All right. We should be good to go. We should be live. I also realized a funny thing, because I started this, when I did this workshop, I literally didn't even take into consideration. Oh, let me mute myself. I didn't even take into consideration. Greetings from Pennsylvania. Looking forward to growing on Skool. Awesome. Greetings from Pennsylvania. Let me bring your comment up, which is something that is not, to make sure I get that done. Okay, but noise reduction. I'll get started in a minute. I promise. How come I can't see your comment? I don't know why I can't see your comment. Jason, hello. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Jason, greetings from PA. Looking forward to growing on Mindset Skool. This is only the second time I've used my streaming platform to stream on YouTube. Normally I use YouTube Studio. Randy, hey from OKC. Hey from, welcome back. Hey from Chicago. I'm probably going to go about an hour. It's about noon here, Central Time. I'll go about an hour, and then I'm going to watch my alma mater probably lose to Alabama. So you probably know where I went to college now, if you're into football at all. College football starts today. Okay, couple of quick updates here. There's a few of you in here. Thank you for being here. This is the 6th day in a row. The 6th. Sorry, now I'm going to the weekend. But this is so I went live Friday of last week, every day this week except for Sunday. So this is my 6th day in a row that I've gone live on YouTube. I'm testing some stuff out, and I'll share with everyone what it did for my channel. My views have been down quite a bit, and the growth of my channel has stalled, and I've added this live component because it's worked for me in the past on other platforms, mainly TikTok. I used to go live on TikTok a lot before I moved to the YouTube platform, and really I'm all in on this. Like, I spent the majority of my time here. So I got two things going on, and I'm going to do a quick screen share here. And I was live yesterday for 3 hours, and I have a push going on to get Mindset School, which is my Skool community. I have two Skool communities for those of you who don't know. And one of them is Mindset Skool and the other one is my mastermind group. But this group here, I started on April the 1st. And I hosted a workshop today, a 2-hour live workshop on how I built this thing from scratch. Now, I'm not going to regurgitate that workshop, but I am going to share with you some, I did this yesterday. I'm going to share with you the thought process behind this, and I'll answer any questions. Obviously, that's something that I always do in these live sessions. And then the other thing that I'm trying to do is I'm at 230 members and I'm pushing to 300. I'm trying to get to 300 by September the 1st, which is a couple of days from now. So if you look at my about page here, the price is going up $17 a month, $17 per month on September the 1st. So right now it's $9 a month or $60 per year, and you can lock that in forever. That's one of the questions people were asking yesterday, which is like, hey, if I buy it now, is that locked in when you raise the price? And it's like, yes, it is. It's locked in. So if you want the $9 per month or $60 per year, that goes away on September the 1st. And what I'm going to do is we're going to watch this kind of build itself out live. And I'll just put a link to the group. And if you get, now yesterday people were joining, a lot of people joined. I had probably 4 people join on the live, and then another 3 or 4 people upgraded to annual inside of the group because they wanted to come to the workshop today. That they wanted to come to the live workshop today. And that was a good incentive. And I also had a free trial. So a lot of people were joining because of the free trial. And this is something that, so I'm going to pin this right here. So if you guys want to join the group, join the group. And the workshop that I did today, okay, I will show you that it's inside of the classroom. And it's actually uploading right now as we speak. So if you're an annual member, you get access to this course, Build Your School. And by the way, it's $60 to be an annual member. So you'll have the replay, which is uploading now. Let's see what the status is of the replay. It's uploading, and I'll show you that. I'll show you that right now. You can see here, share this tab instead. I'm literally uploading the replay right now. You're going to get all of my about page slides, my classroom slides, the Loom tutorial on how to do the slides, and then the Mindset School formula, which is a document that I created that helps you write your about page. All of the emails that I sent out to create the wait list, all the emails that I sent out after I launched the group, and then all of and I'll just pull this up. Let me just pull this up and I'll share this with you. So here's everything that you would get. The campaign. So here are all the emails that I sent out, right? You'll have access to those. You'll have access to my waitlist page, the confirmation page. Here are some notes here. So when I did this, when I launched the group, 25 people joined my waitlist. Not all of them signed up. 13 members in April, 48 in May. Let me make this bigger. Sorry. 48 in May, 34 in June. I launched on April the 1st. 75 in July. Huge month of July. It was a $5 group at that time. But then at the end of July, I announced a price change to $9 per month, and a bunch of people joined. And then my ads really started to work. 58 in August, ads plus a free trial. And then I have 41 have left the group. So 41 people have left the group. And then I've had 20 people join my mastermind. And my mastermind is a four-figure group. So you'll get all of this. And then also you will receive my about page formula, which is how I write my about page, right? And then the prompt. I give you like this really, really long-winded prompt that will help you write your about page copy. So if you want your about page to look like this here, this text, and all of these slides that I use, and then if you go inside the classroom and you like the way this looks, like I give that all to you. So that alone is a pretty good value. At least that's what people told me in the workshop today. They said, this is worth the membership right here. People said the workshop was worth the entire membership. I'm just telling you what they said, not what I didn't say that. And that felt good. I like that. So what do you guys want to learn about Jason? You said that you're looking forward to growing on Skool. Do you already have a Skool community? And what is your biggest challenge growing your Skool group? And I'll help you. Or anyone who's in here. Have you started a Skool community? Don't be shy. Brian doesn't bite. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stick on the about page here. And as members come in, we'll see if we can I'm pushing to 300 here. And one of the things that we talked about today during I'm not going to give you the entire workshop and just regurgitate the whole thing. You have an opportunity to get the whole replay for $60. And the annual is probably going to go up over $120 on Monday. So this is a great opportunity to get in if you're thinking about doing this. Narrowing down my focus, my offer will be. Do you have a group already, Jason? Let me just put that up on the screen. So Jason says, narrowing down what my focus, what my offer will be. Okay, that is the first thing that you want to do, is have your offer dialed in, which is the second, actually it's the second thing that you want to do. This is what I teach everybody inside of my community, right? And I'll show you, let's see here. So the replay's in. So here's the replay. It's done. It's loaded up. Like it's ready to roll here. So here's the workshop replay. I'm going to save it. Now it's live inside the classroom. And next is the Build Your Skool course, which I'm going to build in September. So replay's up, all the assets that we have that I mentioned, the formula. Here is my entire philosophy on business. And this is the Build It Backwards course, which you get this if you're a monthly member or an annual member. So I'm just going to walk through this with you. We start with vision. That is my philosophy on business, is we start with the end in mind. You don't have a school, you just joined Skool, okay? You start with the end in mind. So we start with vision. And the reason we start with vision is because I've made this mistake many, many times, which is I just started all of these random side hustles to try to replace my income, because I wanted out of my job. Like I just wanted to make $10,000 a month or whatever the number was. And I didn't care what it was. And I actually pulled that off. I did that. That was side hustle number 27. I'm known as the guy who started 26 different side hustles and quit on every single one of them until the 27th one finally worked. And it had nothing to do with what I picked. Nothing to do with what I picked. And everything to do with what I built in Mindset Skool, right? Mindset Skool is my personal transformation that I went through that allowed me to make number 27 work, which I also screwed that one up too. 28, which is the one that I'm doing now, which is Mindset Skool, my transformation, coaching, my information business, is the step that I skipped on number 27, which is start with vision. What do you want your life to look like? 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What do you want your life to look like? What is the plan for your life? You skip this step, you're gonna run the risk of building something that you hate. So do this work. It's really important. It's the plan for your life. It's the most important plan that you can make, and everyone skips it. And I mean everyone skips it. They just go right into the side hustle, like right into the business. Like, let me just build this thing. Let me just do this thing. And you have a much better opportunity of winning if you can start with vision. Because if you start with vision, then you build a business, you design a business that allows you to get closer to that vision. Maybe you don't need to earn $20,000 per month. When your vision supports, you can support your vision where you want to live, what you want to be doing is $8,000 a month, right? Like, what is more important for you? Extra money that you don't need and having a business that you absolutely hate, or a business that you absolutely love and you have just enough money, you have enough money to support that lifestyle and you're happy. What makes more sense? Vision. Start with the vision, then build the biz, right? Then build the business. And this course is a crafter your 1K offer. I believe everyone has a 1K offer, but just look at this as then craft your offer. So in here, I give you the Google document. I give you the sample 1K offer, like how to build it. And then I give you a chat GPT, a custom GPT that's right here. That gives you a, sorry, it's in the Google document, but it'll give you a way to craft your offer, your 1K offer. Now, then you would build your audience, right? So the second thing, this is my build it backwards system. Too many people are building products and services and then hoping to sell it to people. Where while that might work, you're going to build a lot of things and you're going to do a lot of trial and error before you figure it out. Whereas this is what makes the most sense. And this is exactly how I built Mindset School, which was I asked people if they would be interested in this topic. I said, hey, I'm thinking about starting a community. I went to my email list, which was very small at the time. It was only like 1,500 people. And if I simply asked them, I said, hey, I'm thinking about putting this group together. We're going to attack all of the roadblocks that have been holding you back. Doubt, overthinking, analysis paralysis, imposter syndrome, procrastination, all the things that keep you stuck and prevent you from starting a business. It's either going to be free or it's going to be $5 a month. Is this something that you would be interested in? If you are, join the wait list. And I had 25 people sign up for the wait list. And only, like I said, only 13 people joined. So I validated the offer before I actually launched the group. I validated the offer. You don't need to do what I did. You could simply just ask people that you know. And you all have an email list. Everyone has an email list. And if you don't think you have an email list, grab your phone and scrape your contacts. You all know 1,000 people. You all have 1,000 people in your phone. And if you don't have 1,000 people in your phone, then go to your social media followers. Go to your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram. Go to all of the email accounts you've ever had. And you don't really even need 1,000 people. You can do this with 100 people. Because if you can get 10, 15 people to say, yes, that would be something I would be interested in, I would launch the business because I just add zeros to that number. If 15 people are interested in it, then 1,500 are interested in it, or 15,000. So don't spend a lot of time with that. Like, then get people in there. Your job is to get people into the community, right? You get them in there. So build your audience, and you can use the $9 per month hobby plan to build your group. And if you don't know what that looks like, let's go to create a community. I'm going to share this tab instead. So we're at the main page on Skool, and this is how you would create the group, which is to create your community and then pick one of these two plans right here. You have a $9 per month plan or a $99 per month plan. They both come with 14-day free trials. And the $9 per month is a no-brainer because you can do everything that you need to build your audience with the hobby plan. Unlimited members, unlimited courses. They charge a little bit higher on the transaction fee, but if you have a free group, that doesn't matter, right? Get people in your free community. You could always upgrade to $99 later and pay a lower transaction fee, but this is more than enough right here. I have at least 25 people in my groups that have started Skool communities, at least 25 people. And they're using this $9 plan to get started because it's such a low barrier to entry. So this is an absolute no-brainer. You do not need a website. You do not need CRMs. You do not need email list builders. Like, this is your email list builder. And then your only job at that point becomes driving people to this page right here, which is referred to as your about page. Like, you want to get as many people as possible to your about page. And that's your job. Get people in the group. And it doesn't have to look like mine. My group did not look like this when I first started. It was pretty ugly, actually. It looks like this now, where I have where fear, overthinking, let me scroll down a little bit, where fear, overthinking, and doubt go to die, because this is what people told me was blocking them inside of the group. And also I've done probably over 1,000 calls with people. So I had I had the knowledge already, but they validated it for me inside the group, which is why this word, overthinking, shows up multiple times on my about page. Overthinking, right? Shows up multiple times, and then it's in all of my content. It's all in all of my ads. Like if you see one of my Facebook ads, it says this word right here, overthinking, because that's what people do. That's what all of us do. They overthink everything, like literally to the moon and back, when all you need to do is simply go here to this hobby plan, open up the group that you're thinking about doing, and go invite people and build something with them, build an audience, and then ask them what they want. You don't have to have a bunch of stuff inside the group. You don't have to have courses inside. You just got, and Skool literally tells you this. They say, open up the group, give it a name, make your first post, put some stuff on your about page, get an image on there, and tell people about it. Invite 3 people and get them in there. Get your founding members inside the group. And then it just becomes your job, literally your job. Like this is your new 9 to 5, is to tell people about your group and get them to this page right here, your about page, where it'll say right here on the right, where it says settings, it'll say join for free, or join for $10 a month, or whatever you're charging, right? This is what you need to do. And then once you have folks in here, you're building your audience, you ask them. Okay, that's the next step in the build it backwards system, which is to ask them questions, right? So we'll go back to the course, ask them and listen. And I teach you in this particular lesson right here, which I'm teaching you now, and I do this in a lot of my YouTube content, is create your community so that they can answer questions for you so that you can create content for them, which is exactly what I did inside of Mindset Skool. And I will show you what that looks like right now. So if you go to my Start Here course, the first thing that I have in my Start Here course is a pinned post that says, welcome to the community. So if you go inside the group, it's the first thing that you see. Welcome to the community. It's never left here. April 1st, you can see right here. April 1st, I'm still getting comments today. 281. People they watch the video, they introduce themselves. Then they go back to the course and they complete this, right? And I want to know how people found us. Here's the best of Mindset Skool, which is all the people who are winning inside the group. I created a page where people can come into this group and see how people are winning. Here's Juanita, earned $5,000 in 2 weeks. Stephanie made her first $50. James got his first sale. Tim published his first book. Daniel made his first YouTube video. First logo created. First newsletter. Kevin got his first sale. It's like, I have this in here. Now, I didn't have this in here from day one because people weren't winning. But this is what you can get to. So now this is the second thing people see. And I want people who come in here to see like, oh, other people are making stuff happen because they are getting over their roadblocks. And if I go through the course that Brian presents, which I'll show you in a minute, then I can win too. But here's how I collected data. How did you find us? Number one, where do people come from? Where do my members come from? If you don't know where your members are coming from, how do you know where to spend the most time? So I asked this question, 123 votes, 76 people said YouTube. So that's why I spend the majority of my time on YouTube, because this is where my members find me and they sign up. All right, so always have that in your Skool group. The other thing is I want to know where they're at right now. So this is specific to and these are just pinned posts that I put inside the classroom. Where are you at with your business? What's your biggest block? So for your Skool group, I'd want you to think about, where are they at right now? Where are they at? So I give them options: still in research phase, launch but no sales. I have sales deals but can't scale, launch ready but haven't pulled the trigger. Does anyone want to guess where everybody is before I reveal the poll, the results? Does anybody want to guess? what the answer is. Where do you think everybody is stuck? Whoever is in here, where do you think everybody is stuck? I'd love to hear your thought. Tell me in the chat. Type it in the chat. What's your vote? I'll wait a minute before I move on here. This is really critical. Well, it's not really critical. I'm just curious to know what you guys think. Where is everybody at? There's 5 of you in here. Someone's got to know. Research phase. Jason said research phase. Thank you for your vote. I appreciate you participating. All right, let's do the big reveal here. Research phase. By a mile. 73 out of 106 are stuck in this research phase, which is another word, a fancy term for overthinking. So then I think to myself, the reason I asked this question is, okay, how can I solve this problem? How can I get people out of research phase? How can I get them past that step? Because people think it's the business. People think it's the business idea. It's not the business idea. It's that you can't stop doing this. And if you could stop doing this, then you could potentially pick the business and move forward. Solve the problem that's in front of you right now, right? Don't try to pivot to something else. This will never leave you. It doesn't matter how many businesses you move to. You will constantly research. You got to understand that this is a trap. This is an addiction research phase. It doesn't help you. It doesn't prevent you from making mistakes. It's a big, fat lie. So you got to stop doing that. You got to quit it with the research stuff. It doesn't serve you. Then I go to the roadblock call. So everybody gets a one-to-one call with me. You don't have to do one-to-one calls in your group, but this has helped. This has been invaluable to me. We're doing one-to-one calls with all of my members. And by the way, not all of them do the one-to-one call. They just don't, right? They either just forget, even though I remind them, but they don't do it. But I still do one-to-one calls today with all new members. They get that. And it helps me understand their situation. I get to help them. And if I can help them, then they're going to stick around and they're going to upgrade to annual. Maybe they'll join my mastermind, which is my 4-figure group. And they'll maybe continue to engage in the group and post, and they'll get wins. And if you can get your members to win, then you will win, but you got to help them. Then I tell them to subscribe to my YouTube, right? Put your socials in here. I teach them how to make some money. I turn them all into affiliates because you're all affiliates when you're in Mindset School. I give them a quick hack, two things that I love. And then I tell them what we're going to cover. Here's the poll. This is the thing that's really helped me. This is why we are all here. What is your biggest mental hurdle? Vote below and then add in the comments. And there's a lot of comments in this post here. Okay. So, and I did this post on April the 3rd. So within 2 days of creating the group, I had this post in here. Imposter syndrome, analysis paralysis, overthinking, fear of failure, perfectionism. This is the poll. Anyone want to guess what the number one thing is? You've already saw me hint it, but 106 votes? What do you think the majority is? And there's a lot more I could add in here too, but I couldn't at the time. You can only add so many numbers to the poll. All right, I won't torture you guys. Overthinking. Half the votes, almost half the votes. And analysis paralysis is number 2. So most people are living in this right here, which is basically research mode. Overthinking, analyzing everything. These are one and the same. And I'm like, okay, if I can solve these problems for people, if I can help people with the overthinking part and analysis paralysis and the research mode, I can get them unstuck. Because a lot of people come to me, then they're on the calls and they're like, I just got too many ideas. I feel stuck. I can't move forward. Now I know what to do. Now I know what to create for them. All right, analysis paralysis. You were close. It's kind of the same thing, Jason. Research mode and analysis paralysis is very, very similar. Okay, so the rest of it is just I'm walking them through the steps. I tell them more about me. I tell them about the $9 Skool community, which I added in here because, again, everyone was overthinking everything and analyzing. And I just simply created a YouTube video about the $9 plan. I put a post in here and I'm like, you got a 14-day free trial. Here's my affiliate link. All right, go do the thing. And I'll run a live workshop, how to build your school the right way. I might do that. And I did. This is in July. And I ran the workshop today. So a lot of people commented that they would want the workshop. Everyone loved it today. They loved the workshop. They were like, this is worth the membership itself. And I just did similar to what I'm doing right now is I just shared my screen. I walked through, I gave them all the assets. They really loved all that stuff and they're going to get the replays. But this is something that I just put in the course as a pinned post. And a bunch of people start a YouTube video that I made. It's on this channel. You can go watch this video right here where I break down. I give you one prompt to build a community, $9 plan. Like that's free. You can go get that. You don't have to even be in Mindset School. You can just go find this video right here on YouTube and on my channel and go get it. Okay. Is this helpful so far, guys? So if I go back to the classroom, that allowed me all that data and the one-to-one calls, because this was all built in early April, right? These are all from early April. And the next thing I built was this course, the Mindset Reset. So in the beginning, it was just this. Then it was this. I didn't even have this in here. I had none of this stuff in here. It was this. This is the course that I built as a result of all of the things that were blocking people. And I came up with 18 different blocks that I've heard over the years: analysis paralysis, overthinking, perfectionism. Like, I'm not going to read them all, but all these here, you can see them on the side. And these are the things that keep people stuck, right? Like, these are the things that prevent people from starting businesses. I'm a perfectionist. Like, I can't, I have fear of judgment. I don't want people to say bad things on the internet about me. It's like, these are real problems. And they will follow you around with whatever business you pick if you don't work on them. So I solved this problem for all these people that went through this course. And this came from the research that I did, like the polls that I did, the calls that I did. And then my course is all about, or my group is all about, not to overthink. So what did I do? I created a simple Google document for each lesson, and I have a Loom video, and I just talk for 5 to 7 minutes on all these videos. And then I have a pinned post that I made all on the same day that produces comments. So I say in the video, go comment on the post below, and people comment on this. This produces engagement in my community. I respond to all of these things. I'm in there, I'm looking at it, and I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm getting more and more feedback so I can make the group better and better and better and get more information so that I can produce engagement. I can make more courses, right? I can make more stuff for them, which is where these other courses came from. Now, this Business Foundation is a mindset course that I had in another group that I just brought over here, and people seem to like this. This one I built for them. This is the Build It Backwards course, which is the 1K offer. But it starts with, when I say build it backwards, don't make the product first. Make the audience first. Become a student of your audience, and then make it for them. Find out what they want, make it for them, charge them money for it. And if you do that, if there's one lesson that you would walk away with today, if you follow that formula, which is build an audience around the thing that you're interested in or the thing that you're trying to help people with, whatever it is. Like, Jason, if you tell me what your idea is, I can like kind of riff on some ideas for you on what to do. If you can get a group of people together, and it doesn't have to be a huge group. You don't need hundreds and hundreds of people. You can do this with 15, 20 people that all are challenged by similar things. And you can become a student of them. Like, there is nothing that I'm going to be able to tell you that will be more powerful than your target audience telling you, this is what I'm challenged with. Like, I don't know what your audience needs or wants. I don't know that. You do, and they do, and they're going to tell you. So why wouldn't you give them a place, an opportunity, a place where they can go and have a voice Ask them questions, talk to them like a real human being, like actually be a present owner. Okay. Don't hand it off to somebody else. Like have real conversations with them, which is what I do with everyone, and find out what they want, not what you think they need. And then when they tell you, that's the stuff that you make for them. And that's the stuff that you charge money for. And every time that I've done that, I've made money. Guaranteed. Like I made sales. And I've done all the things that all the other gurus will tell you to do, which is like, go into Chat GPT, go find a problem that you can solve, put up a landing page and then run ads to it and start selling. It's like, that's a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't work. You know how hard that is to do? Those people are telling you that because they've done it hundreds of times. They've failed a bunch of times. Like that doesn't work. If it did work, you got lucky. If you've never sold anything online before, if you've never created a product, if you've never done anything before, you need to find out what people need, what people want. And the best way to do that is to literally ask them. Like Jason, if you're still in here, Randy, if you're still in here, if I'm on a one-to-one call with you and I find it, I have a 20-minute discussion with you and I ask you, what do you want? What do you want your life to look like? What do you want? Oh, and you tell me, I want this. Okay, well, what's preventing you from being there? Like, what's blocking you? Well, I can't stop overthinking. Well, if I helped you stop overthinking, do you think you would get what you wanted? And would you be willing to pay for that? You might answer, the answer might be yes. Versus, you know what, I think that everybody's probably overthinking everything and they need to move forward. Or I think everybody wants this thing or everybody needs this. It's like, you don't know. But if Jason tells me, or if Randy tells me, or if Brian tells me, and I get 3 or 4 people or 10 people or 100 people to tell me, then I know there's no guessing, which is why when I do that, and then I present something and I go, hey, here's the thing you said you wanted, buy it. And I make sales every time. And since I've made that shift, like I've been way more successful. And you will too, if you can simply quit doing what Jay just said, which is analysis paralysis sucks, so much lost time. It's never helped you. Market research, overanalyzing and overthinking has not helped a single person in this room. Okay? And you will die an angry, bitter person if you don't stop overthinking and overanalyzing everything. Like just do the thing. It doesn't help you. It's not going to work for you. You cannot research your way into certainty. You cannot analyze your way into certainty. You have to have the guts to step out and make mistakes because you can't avoid mistakes. I did a live stream yesterday. I made like 2 or 3 different mistakes, like right on the stream. I screwed stuff up. I did my live workshop today. I made errors. I made mistakes. There was some tech stuff. I screwed up a couple links. It's like this shit happens and it's going to continue to happen and it's not going to stop me, and I own up like, hey, I screwed up. I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you? It's like, we're all worried about stuff that we're all trying to avoid stuff that is unavoidable. You can't control it. It's going to happen. And you know that it's going to happen. That's the part that's funny is it's going to happen. You can't avoid mistakes. And you're trying to build the perfect business. You're trying to build the perfect business that doesn't have any mistakes and it doesn't exist. Here's the one guarantee that I will make all of you, because I don't make guarantees, right? I don't make them. Well, why would I guarantee that? Like, it's up to you. It's not up to me. It's up to you. Like, I guarantee that I'll show up for you. Like, I'll give you everything that I got. But here's the one guarantee that I will make to anybody who joins my group. You will want to quit. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, you will want to quit. You will want to give up. That's the guarantee that I'll make you. This is hard. And if it weren't hard, you would have already done it. But the reason it's hard is not because business is hard. Business is easy. You're not doing anything different than you're doing in your 9-to-5 work that you probably think is easy or boring or like, I'm tired of doing that. It's the same stuff. The hard part is that you can't get out of your own way. You can't. You're stuck. And that's why you have this feeling of stuck, like you're in a prison cell, like you're in a jail. And you're not in a prison cell. You got the key. The door is open. You just got to walk out of it and stop overthinking that if I walk through this door, if I walk through this imaginary prison cell that I've created for myself, that I'm going to die. You're not. You just got to walk through it. Door's unlocked. You got to go through. If your problem is overthinking, solve that. If your problem is analysis paralysis or research phase, like quit doing that. Solve that problem. And I've helped so many people inside of Mindset School do that. And it has given them the freedom in a short amount of time if they actually show up and do the work. Like I give you the tools, right? If freedom to do the work, like look at the stuff that they're saying. And yes, this is me showing you my group because I want you to join. I'm trying to get to 300 members and it's $9 a month. That's like, if you can't invest, if you want to start a business and you are overthinking or this is the reason that you're stuck and you can't invest $60 in yourself, then I can't help you, seriously. But I promise you that this will help you if you actually go through it. And look at what people are saying. Here's the Wins channel, made it to 100 members. This guy started his Skool community on July 18th. And he watched my video and he's got 100 members in his group. He posted right here, 100 members in his group. July 18th, 5 weeks he did it. He posted 17 videos to his YouTube channel and he tells everybody about his Skool group. He's got a free community. 100 members in 5 weeks. Like I didn't even do that. Now, some of you might say, oh, well, he's doing stocks. And it's like, no. He's not. That has nothing to do with it. He shows up. He's got a full-time job and he does his videos without making any excuses. And he tells people about his Skool community, which is your only job. When you open up your group, I challenged everybody on the workshop today. I said, here is another, I'll guarantee you this. This is a guarantee I made. I said, if you could if you could participate on the greater Skool platform, because if you open up a Skool community, you can literally go into the Schoolers platform. You can go into other people's groups that you're in. I'm like, if you did this one thing, I would guarantee that you would have 100 members. You go in to your other posts. And if you were to respond, if you were to participate in 50 posts every single day for 120 days straight, you'd have 100 members. And if you do that and you don't get 100 members, I will refund your membership. Why am I so confident in saying that? So why am I so confident in saying that? Because nobody will do it. It is the formula that will work and no one will do it. And if they do it, they will get the 100 members on a free group. Guaranteed. And your group doesn't even have to be good. Like your about page doesn't have to be great. Your copy doesn't have to be great. You don't have to have awesome stuff inside your community. You just have to have the willingness to tell people about it like your life depends on it. And if you do 50 posts per day, which would take you literally 1 hour per day to do that, if you respond to 50 posts per day, you don't even have to create content. Just interact with people, help them, serve, comment. What happens when you do that is people will click on your profile and they'll see that you have a Skool community. You don't even have to tell them. They'll find it and they'll look at it and they'll join your group. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So if I go into my group, right? If I go into my profile here, let's just go into Brian. So here's my profile. So that's what happens. So if I post on something, you click on my name and it's like, oh, he's got this Mindset School. Let's check that out. Or he's got a mastermind. Let's check that out. Here's the other memberships he's in. So you just click here and boom, now you're at my page, which would land them here and then they might join. People will not do that. That's why I made that guarantee. But I also made the guarantee because if you do that, like compliment them or just help them, right? Like just interact. There was a post that Alex Hormozy did. I'm going to get off in a little bit, guys, like 15 or 20 minutes. So if I haven't convinced you that Mindset School is the place for you, tell me what I need to do. Like this is the best investment that you will make. I really believe that in terms of helping people with their launch their first business, I got the best deal on the internet, on the entire internet. I really do. I'm charging you $9 a month or $60 per year. And these courses in here, some people on on Skool are charging thousands of dollars, and I've got all this stuff. Now, some of this stuff will be unlocked. I'm just going to full disclaimer, like you got to be an annual member for some of this stuff, but you get this and this and this and this. The first 4 courses for monthly. All right, and this course right here, the Build It Backwards, the Build Your 1K offer, people will charge $1,000 for this. Mindset Reset, people will charge at least $97 for this. My Build Your School course, which is an annual member at $60, how to build your school for start to finish. I'm in a community that teaches you how to build your school, and they're charging thousands of dollars per year. I got in at 125. It's this one right here, course on the left here. I got in at $125 per month, which I'm about to end because the only reason I even keep them is because my Go High Level account is through them, which is about to end soon. So if I haven't convinced you to join, I'm either not doing my job or you're the wrong audience for me. And I don't say that to be mean. It's just like sometimes the wrong audience is here. So here's the link. Okay, it's in there. All right, somebody just took action. Who was that? Who was that? I missed it. So we're up to 231 now. Who just took action? Stop sharing. I don't want to share. So I want to give them the confetti. All right, Jason. Good job, buddy. Jason, congrats, man. Let me give you the why did you decide to join? Just tell me why you chose to join. And I'm super grateful for you. Like, this is what you're going to get from me. He's in. Jason, he's in. He's in. All right, I'm on the road to 300. I only need 70 more. All right, I got another one. We got another one. Who's in? Michael. Mike is in. Sweet. Let me give you guys the share my screen here. It's up to 232 now. Like, that's great. Where's the let me give you the clap. Can you hear that? Come on. Wow. That's not as exciting, I don't think. I'm all about exactly what I need. I'm all about taking action. Good. And you're going to get your foundations. Yeah, I realize that. You're going to get your foundations set up. And so we're at 232 now. So I love it. You guys are good. And if you joined as annual, okay, you just go right in here, like as annual. Now all of this is unlocked for you. So this won't be unlocked, the 6 series live workshops, but this is unlocked. The YouTube replay will be unlocked. So this is all in here for you right now. You can go in here and get this. The registration, that already happened, so don't sweat that. This is to come to the live, but now you got the replay, which you can watch, which will be a little bit more in depth. You get all the assets. This will be available to you as well. This YouTube workshop replay that I did, which is the first workshop that I did in July. And I'm happy to talk about that one if you guys want me to. So Jason and Michael, when you just jumped in, you're going to get a message from me. Just go here and introduce yourself to the community, and then just go through the order that I gave it to you, and book a call with me. Like, I'm going on vacation next week, but this right here, so I'm going to show you this because I just updated my calendar. I'm leaving for Mexico on September the 3rd. So if you go in here and click this link right here, you'll see that my calendar opened up for the 9th and the 10th for when I get back. And then as the days roll by, if you can't find anything, just check back, and then you'll see like Thursday and Friday open up. So get on my calendar because I want to talk to you guys. All right, really important. And Mike, I assume that was you that joined. And really awesome. So let me just talk to you guys about the workshop that I did, okay? Which was, I'm just going to keep this up here so as people join, we get to see. So grateful for the 2 of you for signing up. That was pretty cool. I grew my YouTube channel. I've been at YouTube for about 3 years. I started in May of 20, what would that be? It's 2025. So 2022 was I posted my first YouTube videos in May. Mike's in. Sweet. Epic progress online. I like that. Epic progress online. I look forward to working with you, man. Really. Thank you. So I started the YouTube channel years ago, and I really wasn't all in on it. I was more like on TikTok and Instagram. And then what happened was I started really seeing a lot of people flocking to YouTube and talking about this opportunity. Of course, just like anybody else, I was like, FOMO, I gotta get over there. But it was some pretty people that I believed in and that I followed. And I said, okay, there's an opportunity here, and it made a lot of sense because what was happening to me was I was running ads on Facebook and Instagram, and I was trying to get people into a high ticket coaching program that I had, which is very hard to do. I had success with that about a year ago, but then it started to die off because people were the trust factor was super low, especially with AI and especially with just all of the people that are popping up. And I heard the word scam a lot, and I couldn't get through to people. And I just got lumped into that. Like I was scamming people. I said, okay, this isn't, I need to do something different. So I went over to YouTube, and first of all, I stopped running the ads to the one-to-one, and I said, okay, I gotta nurture people, just the best word I can use, but I gotta get people into my system, if you will, and warm them up and nurture them, which is one of the reasons that I even looked at Mindset School in the first place. Like, let me get a free or a low ticket group in here and start helping people. But I also wanted to move to YouTube and really start making content for YouTube. And I'm going to share with you, okay? So I'm going to share my YouTube dashboard. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. By the way, most people don't do this, but I'm sharing with you like my dashboard. And I want to talk to you about what is possible. So let's go into analytics. So I've got 13,292 subscribers. I've added 488 in the last 28 days. That's down for me. But I want to show you what happened here. So this is the last 28 days. And I want to go up here to the last three. Let's go to 2024. So 2024, I had 162,000 views, 1,200 watch time hours, and 430 subscribers in an entire year, all 2024. I just wasn't taking it seriously. And then what happened let's see if I can do a custom timeline here, which doesn't always look right, but I'm going to go from January to January 1st of 2025. Guys, bear with me here. I'm going to do the best I can here, but this is important. And then I'm going to let's go to 4/31, which I don't think there's 30. No, there's 30 days in April. Let's do that. Oh, goodness. /25. Why does it keep doing that? 25. All right. Apply. My goodness, that was painful. So this is from January to April 30th. Okay. So I had 46,000 views, 92 subscribers, 390 watch time hours. So I had a video that did 4,000. This was a short. Okay, it was a short video, a 60-second video. On May the 1st, or right around May the 1st, I got really serious about YouTube. And I said, you know what? I'm going to change my strategy. And my strategy was this. I'm going to make YouTube videos for the YouTube platform. I was just basically putting shorts on there, and then my podcast episodes I would put on there, and I'd be like, hey, welcome back to the show. And like nobody was watching them. So I said, I'm going to make these videos for my audience, for the platform, for YouTube. I'm going to make content that covers one specific topic, make a big, bold promise. Like I'm going to promise this in this video. I'm going to deliver on that promise. And I'm going to obsess over the first 30 to 60 seconds. Like the hook, I'm gonna really work on that. And I do my hooks, like when I do my videos, I will reread them like 20, 30 times. Like I obsess over that part, and then for the most part, for the rest of the video, I just kind of riff. I don't really follow a script. Okay, so those are the strategies that I made. That's it. I wasn't like, oh, I gotta use SEO and tags. And I'm like, I'm just gonna make better videos, and I'm gonna make 3 per week. This was in May. I've got 8 months for the end of the year. I'll make 100 videos by the end of the year. And the worst thing that would happen is that I would have 100 videos. I would be that much better at making YouTube videos. Best case scenario, I'll strike the YouTube lottery a couple, 3 times. My email list will grow. I'll make more money. Like there's a lot of good that can come from doing this. So I said, okay, I'll do it. Now let's change this custom. So let's look at what happened on May the 1st. So let's go with 5, 1, 2, 8, 30. No, I don't want that. Probably just use the calendar. You guys are like, this Brian guy is not very smart. May the 1st until today. All right, let's do the 29th. Okay, so May the 1st to the 29th. So look at what's happening on the screen here, 46,000 views. So I went to this 3 per week, and I also changed my strategy, right? Which was for the algorithm, no more of this podcast nonsense. Here's what happened. 372,000 views. 28,000 watch hours. I got monetized. 12,000 subscribers. I've made $4,253 in that window. Pretty amazing. Literally, my whole business changed overnight. And some of you might be thinking, and I'm happy to answer any questions. You can ask me like the how and the why and the what. It's all in here in this course, the replay. Like I cover this entire thing. So as you guys come into Mindset School, this YouTube workshop replay, if you're an annual member, you get this. So I cover all of this of how that happened. And I give you all the workshop assets, like how to create the videos on how I was able to pull that off. Yep, I'm in big difference, huge difference. And that's all I did. I just showed up on the channel more. I showed up more. I posted more videos, and I posted videos specific to my audience and the algorithm. And many of you have found me because of YouTube. And it was this video right here. Like this is the one that did it. Your side hustle search ends today. And it's got 170,000 views. Like, let's just look at this one. This is what I want you to understand. Most of the videos that I've ever done on any platform, like the followers usually come from a handful of videos, like usually less than 5. So I've got about 13,000 followers right now. Like, let's look at this video right here. This has got me 5,700 followers, and 1,600 of that 4,000 has come from this one video. This is the one that got me monetized, right? And 16,000 watch hours. It got shown to 2.2 million people. And what happened was, if we look here, so I launched this on this is kind of cool to watch because my channel was about 1,100 subscribers. So if we look at the views, on May the 9th, I posted this. No, sorry. I posted this on May the 7th. So 0, 0. Like, this is normal for me. I was living this. Then 14 on May the 8th. Then on May the 9th, 339. Then I woke up on Saturday and I was like, oh my God, my email list literally blew up. I had thousands of people that were joining my email list because I had my lead magnet in here. People were joining Mindset School. People were buying my low ticket products. And then as you can see here, it just continued to go. It went for a couple, 3 weeks. Now I still gets views now. And this is the one that got everything. And then I've got, if I go back to that other list here, right, I'm still in this window. I've got a couple other that did 47,000. This one did very well, 26, 24. The majority of my followers have come from these 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really these 4. This one right here, the AI prompt, which is, this is a funny story. This is 2100. This was a TikTok video that I made, and it performed pretty well. And I've said, if you put this prompt in, you'll get 20 ideas that you can sell in 30 seconds. So I'm like, I'm going to make a YouTube video out of that. So if you have short form content that performs really well, consider making it into a long form video, which is exactly what I did with this video right here. And it got 47,000 views. The thing went bananas, and it was an 8-minute video. It's 8 minutes, 19 seconds. It's just a stupid prompt that I shared. And I just shared my screen, ChatGPT. A lot of you have probably seen this one. And then the cool part about it is people in the comments were saying, that's great, but how do I actually sell this stuff? 3 people said it. Be a student of your audience. Be a student of your audience. 3 people said it. And then I made this right here, this video right here. This AI prompt builds and sells your first digital product step by step. And guess what? It did well. It did. And I knew it was going to do well because the people in the comments were like, can you show us how to do this? So now I'm teaching you how to make the product and how to sell it. This is a longer video. So this is about 20 minutes long, and I just do screen shares. And I show you how to make the product. This video made me $500. So I'm getting paid to make YouTube videos. And people are joining Mindset School. People are joining my email list is now at, well, I've deleted a lot of people because they've unsubscribed. Well, my email list has gotten over 7,000 people. So I was about 1,500, as I told you before Mindset School. I flipped to this strategy on YouTube, and my email list is over 7,000. And look, now what do I use for email leads? What do you use for email leads, Jay? Go high level. So here's my flow, which I'll happily share with you guys. And by the way, Jay, you should join Mindset School. Just hint, because I teach all this stuff inside the group. So here's what my flow looks like. I'm going to bring up a video, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Let's go here to my channel. And then, all right, so here's what happened. Let's open up my best video, or just any video, really. Let's take a look here. I'm getting there. Let's go to popular. All right, so let's go to the last side hustle video. And it's on mute, so you won't be able to hear it. So let's go here, share this staff and said. So this is the last side hustle video. This is me. By the way, if you guys haven't seen this video, the reason that it performed very well, and I've had others analyze this, is that I nailed the hook, and that kept people in. And then I just did a really good job of keeping people engaged. But here's what I do. So I've got my lead magnet right here, the skill to business formula. And then I've got Mindset School in here. So a lot of people will join Mindset School. And then I pin the lead magnet in the post right here. So this is really important to do that. Okay, so you can see here I'm pinning that. And then what happens is people will click on this, okay, and then they will end up here. So in this video, oh, this is my lead magnet. So in the video, the last side hustle, I literally talk about doom scrolling. I said you could stop doom scrolling at midnight. And I use go high level. My landing pages are very simple. And I have 3 rules that I teach everyone about lead magnets. Okay, I want you guys to write this down. This is really important. Lead magnets need to do 3 things. Okay, I'm holding up 3 fingers here. Number 1, it needs to be super easy for them to get. That is the rule number 1, easy for them to get. Rule number 2 is it needs to be even easier for them to consume, right? You want them to use it. People make lead magnets that are too long, too complicated to use. Make it easy for them to use. And then rule number 3 is give them a win in under 15 minutes. If you consume my lead magnet, you will have a win. You will win in under 15 minutes. And I'm going to walk through that in a minute here. So those are the 3 rules. And usually it's something that people would normally pay for. Like, don't give away garbage, right? A lot of lead magnets are just a joke. It's just a way to treat somebody's email like they're paying you money, okay? So my lead magnets are, my landing pages are all very similar. Headline, subheadline. Okay. And this speaks to a lot of people. A lot of people are doing this, doom scrolling. You've already got something better. I'm teasing it. What's the solution? Like, stop looking for stuff. You've already got something better. What is that? Turn your existing skills into a business before you fall down another YouTube rabbit hole. People literally say this, rabbit hole. They say doom scrolling, right? So then I just give them a little bit of my flavor. I talk to them about it, like, hey, what if you did this? And here's some people that have used my prompts that have actually gotten results. And then I introduce the skill to business formula, how to stop overthinking everything, right? How to stop overthinking everything was too long, but that goes back to Mindset School. People overthink everything. This is your step-by-step guide to, people love step-by-step guides. And here's what it isn't. Affiliate marketing, drop shipping, a blog, like that stuff doesn't work. None of that stuff works. Turn your skills into freedom, right? That's what we're talking about here. That's what I tell people, help people with. First name, email, boom, give me the thing. Then what happens from there, I'm just to make sure I don't have any questions. All right, so what happens there is we go to the thank you page. All right, this is how I do all of my stuff, guys. So then you go here, which is a YouTube video, right? It's a 13-minute YouTube video. And I just say, hey, well, look who took action. Like, I'm sarcastic. I don't listen to the other gurus. Like, I'm me. Be you. Don't listen to the other gurus that are telling you what to do. Like, be you. Your prompts are ready, and I made you a video. I want people to watch the video because I literally walk through how to use the prompts. You can see here on the screen that I walk through. I'm inside ChatGPT. And then I give them the prompts, which are right here. Now, here's my lead magnet that has been downloaded by over 7,000 people. Let me repeat that. 7,000 people have downloaded this thing. It's one flippin' page. It's a Google document. There's nothing pretty about this except that I highlighted it in yellow and green. This thing works, and it follows my formula, which is, this is really easy to use. By the way, this lead magnet is nothing about me. There's no pictures on it. There's no fluff. It's copy and paste this into ChatGPT one at a time, answer each question, and let ChatGPT do its thing. Here's the prompt right here. What skills do I have that are transferable to an online business based on my job as, insert your job title? That can't possibly be any easier for someone to use. My first lead magnet version of this was a 35-minute video, and I asked it a bunch of questions, and people just weren't using it because it was too hard. They didn't want to do it. So I give them these 5 prompts, and then I tell them within minutes, you'll have a clear direction on what to do next. And it's the truth. And if you don't believe me, go download the thing. Here's your next step. Go to Mindset School. I present them with the offer. Here's what you do next. Go to Mindset School, because you're going to overthink this stuff to the moon. You guys got any questions on that? Did that answer your question, Jay? Hopefully. And then I send them an email. So they get the same thing in an email, which says, here are your prompts. By the way, here's everything that I offer. Oh, one thing I wanted to share with you on that. Let me go back to this. So because people are coming from YouTube, and not everybody likes this, and not everybody opts into this, but because people are coming from YouTube where they've just watched a video like the last side hustle ever, and they're like, oh my goodness, Brian, this is, where have you been all my life? Like, this is great. And I've helped them here with the prompts. I present them with an offer. The next step. Here's your next step. Grab the Skill to Business Accelerator, where I teach you step by step how to build the business. And then it's right here. It's a $17 product, which is an absolute joke. And then here's my landing page that I use. This is all built in Go High Level. It comes with a free one-to-one call for me, with me, which is worth $17 alone, a one-to-one call with me. And so then I just have the landing page. You can go buy it. I have an order bump. I'm going through this fast, so I'm just showing what I use. I have an order bump for $17. And then I have another offer at the end. I have an upsell at the end that I give to people. So that's my flow currently. Nice and clear flow to your school. Yeah, just give them the next step. And then I send emails that talk about Mindset School because that's where I want everybody to go first. I want everybody to go to Mindset School so they can get another call with me. They can be around other people in the group. They can go through some of the courses. They can start winning. And then if they're ready or if they ever get to that point, they'll join the mastermind group, which is a one-to-one coaching experience with me. You get a lot of one-to-one calls with me, which is that's what I found. Doing all those calls with people and asking my audience and being a student of my audience, I found out what they really wanted. They wanted, when something came up, they wanted somebody to speak to. Like, hey, if I have a question, I want to be able to ask you, can I get calls with you? So I built an offer. Okay, this goes back to you, Jason. I built an offer based on what they told me they wanted. My mastermind is a private coaching experience. I'll show it to you if you want to see it. I'll show you what the School About page looks like if you want to see it. It's a private one-to-one coaching experience with me. And plus you get the mastermind, which is the other members in there. And I sell the hell out of it because they said they wanted it. Yes, then Go High Level handles your emails, campaigns, simple and smart. Yeah, I don't do a lot of automations in Go High Level because I just find that people don't really read them and they change over time. So I have two automations that I send out when you download the lead magnet. The first one is, now there's automations in terms of what happens after people buy stuff, but I don't send out email automations. I have two automatic emails. One is the delivery of the lead magnet. So here's the thing that you got. And then I tell them everything I do. Here's my $17 product. Here's Mindset School. Here's my YouTube channel. And then here is if you want to talk to me about the mastermind, then DM me or reply back, something like that. And then I tell them a little bit about me. And then 6 hours later, I send them another email that says, I just want to make sure that you got those prompts, those 5 prompts. And I make it funny, I make it entertaining, and I ask them to reply back. Just let me know you got it so I can sleep at night. I'm trying to be funny. And people respond to that. And they'll tell me what their challenges are. And it's more opportunity for me to connect with them versus a boring email automation that nobody wants to read, right? Like a workflow. Like, this is something that makes me crazy, is the people don't have anything to sell. They have no audience. They have nothing. And they spend all this time on workflows, on automations, on lead magnets, on websites, on all this shit that doesn't matter, excuse my French, when they haven't even launched the business yet and they have no audience. Build the audience first. You will save so much time doing all this stuff that makes you crazy. Like that is a waste of time. Going to get a Go High Level account when you have zero audience makes no sense. You have nothing to sell and you're signing up for Go High Level because you think that automating everything and systematizing everything is going to make you money, when the way to make money is to have real conversations with real human beings who have problems that you can solve. I can't make it any easier for you. I really can't. Yes, Mike, me too. Mike's guilty. You know how many times I've done that? That I've signed up for Kajabi and all these different things, and I built courses and I launched them and nobody bought it. Nobody bought it. It's a waste of time. And if you do that enough, you will just give up. You're like, none of this stuff works. You don't need it. And the reason that the Skool plan works so well, and these guys are smart, like Sam Ovens and Alex Hormozi are brilliant people. They have listened to their audience. People are blocked with this. If you open up a Skool community for $9 a month, you don't need any of that stuff. You don't need Go High Level. You don't need to have Kajabi. You can host everything inside the Skool platform for $9 a month. And then you could get like a free email builder account, like a MailerLite that has a free plan. You could send emails out that way. So for $108 per year, you could run your entire damn business. And people insist on going out and trying to automate everything and systematize everything when you have no customers or nothing to sell. I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, I do because I did it, but I really, truly do not understand it. You don't need to do that. All right, sorry, I get a little excited, guys, but it's because I care about you. And a lot of the times I'm yelling at the former version of me. Okay. I hope that helped you, and I hope I at least proved to you that I can help you. And if you think I can help you, then I want you to join Mindset School. All right. The link is pinned. What are we up to now? What are we up to? Yes, I'm asking. I'm asking. It's an offer. I'm making you an offer. We're up to 232. So two people signed up. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for signing up. Make sure you book your call with me. Okay. And let's get over some of these roadblocks that we have. Honestly. And Jason has already done his intro post. Like he's already commented. I think he left, but he's already commented. All right. So whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on replay, which is the cool thing about going live, is this now becomes a replay that people can watch, is join the group. The price is going up to $17 a month, at least $120 per year. So if you get in now at the $9 rate or $60 per year, and you don't have to upgrade to $60 per month. That will be sitting there waiting for you. So if you join on the $9 plan, which you will spend today on stuff that doesn't matter, like go high level. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I really think I have the best deal going on the internet, and everyone keeps telling me to raise my price. And I'm only going to raise it so much. Like this isn't going to be, a $500 per month group. Like I want people to join my mastermind, but I also want to help a lot of people. Like I've got 230 people in the group. I want a lot of zeros behind that thing. And I teach you guys how to think bigger if that's what you want. I'm a big thinker, but you got to start somewhere, right? So join for the $9 if you're not ready for the 60. And then if I prove myself to you, you get the one-to-one call with me. Then you can upgrade to annual. I mean, I like making the commitment straight away. It'll always be there waiting for you. And if you don't like it, if you think like this guy's full of it, I'm not your person, then leave, cancel. You're out $9. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer to me. I mean, if I'm being honest. And I will teach you how to make that level of an offer to your community. If you decide to, whether you decide to build a Skool community or not. Like I'm not pitching you to build a Skool community. I'm just saying that it's easy to build an audience that way. And that's why a lot of my members are building Skool communities. But when I think about my offer, I think about how can I make it so that people just are questioning. Number one, I want them to think about two things. Like, this is so good that it doesn't seem believable. Like it seems like I'm missing something here. I want them to think about that first. The second thing I want them to think about, and obviously, if you know Alex Hormozy at all, he teaches this, is like, I kind of feel dumb saying no to this. Like this could be the thing here. Then the third differentiator is, because there's a lot of people that teach what I teach, like that's how I stand out. How do I stand out? Is my story, my personal story, my delivery, the 26 side hustles, right? A lot of people connect with that. I overthought everything. And then the second piece is when I talk about my son, my family, like flying on the airplanes and missing them grow up, people like that. People connect with that. And then some people just connect with the way I deliver, like my in-your-face style, like not being, the rah, you can do it, the pat on your back. It's like, no, quit. Why haven't you started? Seriously, for all of you who are in here, why haven't you started? I would want you to write that down and journal about that. Why haven't I started? Because we tell ourselves all these stories like time or, I just don't know yet, or my life circumstances. It's like, be honest with yourself and write down why you haven't started. And you usually can't come up with a good reason other than when you strip it all away, when you strip all the excuses away, you're right? Which is, I don't know what business to start, or I don't have enough time or money or whatever it is. Somebody just joined. Who was it? Richard, you're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you, Richard. When you strip it all away, you're usually just left holding a big old fat bag of fear and excuses, and that will eat you up. Trust me, it ate me up, right? Excuses and fear. And this place will help you. Mindset School will help you with that. It will. You just have to believe me. And some people like that delivery style. So that's how you're going to differentiate you, is sharing your authentic story. and who you are, not trying to be somebody else. Like I'm not trying to be somebody else. I'm like this in real life. This is how I live. Mike has a question. I'm going to answer Mike's question and I'm going to roll out of here. What are your thoughts on free school groups? I love them, especially with the $9 plan. They're great for building an audience. So, and also free school groups, okay, free communities. This is real data, Mike. Richard just joined. Richard, let's give it up for Richard. I saw that. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your trust. I will not let you down. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. All right. So on the push to 300, we're up to 233. Sorry, 230. I lost one. I lost a member. I had somebody that churned, which happens, right? That happens. So we got some new members in here. We got 3 new members. Wonderful. What was I saying? My goodness. What was I saying? Fear, depression. Right. You're holding. We got to stop that. Life's too short to be scared all the time. Life's too short. Free school group. Sorry, Mike. Mike, sorry, I answered your question. I got sidetracked. I'm getting old. It's a great way. Okay, so across the platform, across the Skool platform, all free groups, they convert 20%. So meaning that it's like, think of it as a lead magnet. So your free Skool community is your lead magnet. And the average school group converts at 20%, meaning that if 100 people visit your about page, right? This page right here, let's show the page once again. If 100 people go right here to this page, cancel, what am I doing? Oh, I got to save this. All right, Mindset Skool is in here. So if 100 people go to this page, on average, 20 members will join on a free group. That's average. If this is really good, you could get up to like 40%. My lead magnet, which is the skill to business formula, the one pager, converts at 50%. More than half the people who visit my landing page, the one that I showed you on my lead magnet, sign up. And the reason that they sign up is because of my 3 rules, which is I make it very, very easy for them to get. I make it easy for them to consume, and they want it because that's where they're stuck, right? That's the other rule that I didn't mention. With lead magnets have to solve, like if the first step in the process of getting started online is people don't know what business to start. They don't know. So I give that to them. I give that to them for free. And it would be something that they would be willing to pay for, because if they could solve this one problem, what business do I start? Then they would realize that, okay, now I'm off to the races here. So that's why that converts so well. So when you're doing your lead magnets, think about that. But the free school group is your lead magnet. Like, hey, this community is going to help you with this, or it's about this, or it's going to help you do this thing. Like I could start a school community called the Skill to Business Formula and then bring a bunch of people in there, give them a lead magnet. And then I could offer them the $17 product as a course, the accelerator. But maybe I wouldn't know that. Or maybe I could have like a mindset training in there about overthinking and all these other things. Like I could put the mindset, I'm literally just coming up with this right now. I could have the mindset reset course inside there. So think about that. Okay. So step number 1 for a lot of people, and think about this for your own business. And again, if you guys are joining and you get on the one-to-one calls with me, this is the stuff that we walk through. Like I can help you with this. The lead magnet is the group, and then maybe you would have stuff for free in there, but you want to set it up so that you're asking your audience. So I love a free school community. I've thought about doing a free school community on the $9 plan just to show people how to do it, and then documenting it and showing and walking through, letting people watch me do it. But I'm careful about that because I don't need more distractions, right? Because distractions kill your focus. So I try not to do too much. I'm very focused on my school groups, creating content for YouTube, writing emails, and I do other stuff too, and then serving my members. Like those are the big things that I do. I pretty much do the same thing over and over again. I relive the same day every day. And that's my formula. That's the key to being successful or being on the right path. Okay. Anything else before we roll here, guys and gals? I appreciate you. We're up to 233, 300. Here we go. The price goes up on September the 1st. I'm raising it to $17 per month, which is still going to be stupid affordable. But why pay more when you can pay less now? All right, guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to be on tomorrow. So stay tuned. All right, I'm going to end the live. I'm going to stop sharing. And I hope you guys, I realize it's Labor Day. I hope you have fun with not everyone's in the United States. I get that, but it's Labor Day here in the US. Have fun with your families. Enjoy doing whatever you're doing. And I might see you tomorrow. All right. Appreciate y'all showing up. See you. Be good.